You're watching Ladies in the Locker Room. We'll be right back. This Monday night, we'll be featuring the New York Giants and the Minnesota Vikings. We'll see what happens with AP coming back from the death of his 2-year-old son. And the New York Giants being 0-6. We'll be right back. Locker Room every Monday night at 7 p.m. for a live taping of our show at the Hudson Grill, located at 6317 Roswell Road in Sandy Springs, Georgia. The Hudson Grill is the best place in town to watch your team get down for sports, food, spirits, and fun. The Hudson Grill.
Hello, I'm back. This is Rahmana coming to you from the Hudson Grill with Ladies in the Locker Room for the Sports Quickie, October 21st, 2013. So last time we were talking about that crazy year in the NBA, all the trades, all the dismantling, and I was really excited to see what D Rose was going to do. How about 96-81 over the Detroit Pistons? 22 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists in 22 minutes. Could it be that he's gotten even better? Let's respect this man for staying out and getting his game to where he knew he wanted to be and excelling and absolutely exceeding all of our expectations for this year. I tell you, I'm looking forward to the Chicago Bulls season. Let's hope Noah comes back healthy soon, and they are going to give everyone a run for their money. I guess Josh Smith might be quaking in his boots after leaving the Hawks and going to the Detroit Pistons and having to face the newly improved and healthy D Rose. So excited. He is amazing. Elsewhere, we're looking at this new KG Paul Pierce duo. We have Paul Pierce, who is 36 years old in his 16th season in the NBA. We have KG, who is 37 years old in his 19th season. Did you see that hard foul he committed against LeBron James? Oh my goodness, these two men are unstoppable. I'm looking forward to seeing what they're going to do with the Nets. It is going to be an amazing year for them. Also, really, Stoudemire, come back. You know, Westbrook, when are you coming back? Rajon Rondo. Oh, I can't wait to see some of these injured players return. This is going to be a really incredible year. Lastly, I just want to give a shout out to the great Bill Russell. He is finally getting his statue. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar got his, and so now Bill Russell is getting his. What an amazing athlete and person. He has 11 championship rings. He did 8 seasons as a coach for the Boston Celtics, the Sacramento Kings, and also the Seattle Supersonics. This man is amazing. He received the Presidential Medal of Honor from Barack Obama in 2011 and has just been an absolute notable face, just landmark personality in breaking down the color barrier in sports and a longtime civil rights activist. So I just want to say congratulations to the man, the great Bill Russell. And that is my sports quick for October 21st, 2013. Once again, this is Rahmana coming to you with Ladies in the Locker Room from the Hudson Grill.
What's going on, everybody? It's your girl Hattie. This is my sports quickie. One of the original NFL team owners has died. Now, and I also understand that 2 other ones died within a 48-hour period. Well, there were 3, and now they're down to 1. Bud Adams, who was 90 years old, died of natural causes. He was the owner of the Titans. There's only one guy left of the original owners of an NFL franchise. Let me tell you, the next thing I want to talk about is the injuries. We had so many injuries this weekend. Oh my God. We lost Sam Bradford, torn ACL, Sam Bradford, Reggie Wayne's knee, Doug Martin of Tampa Bay, a torn LeBron in his shoulder, Jay Cutler is out for the next 4 weeks, Leon Hall from Cincinnati has a torn Achilles, and the list goes on, and Michael Vick still hasn't returned. There were a lot of injuries this week, and that's just not good. A lot of teams are going to be suffering from those injuries, and a lot of teams are going to have their benches to really step it up. Let's talk about Peyton Manning returning to the house that Peyton built. It was a little awkward. You can tell it was a little awkward. But the fans, they definitely know who built that stadium. And he came out, he played, but he just couldn't seem to get it going. And therefore, Andrew Luck won the game. Everybody wanted to know, was Peyton going to come in and do what he's been doing all season long, which was win, win, win? Or was he coming in to meet his replacement, and his replacement won the game? Well, his replacement won the game. Not a good feeling. It doesn't matter. Peyton Manning is still a phenomenal athlete. Andrew Luck, he has time to become the athlete that Peyton Manning is. So Peyton, good job. And you can see the fans, they had signs up saying welcome home, and the people still love him. And then I noticed like a lot of the employees, a lot of the staff members were walking over and saying hi to him. That guy played in that stadium for a long time, and he did a lot of great things for that city and for that franchise. They deserve, he deserves all the welcomes and all the love that they gave him, and I was happy to see that. Next up, we're going to be talking about the Grambling State football team and how they went on strike because of conditions that were not pleasurable to them. We'll be right back.
Is that HD?
Yes, it is.
Hold on.
It is HD. So we're here with some New York Giant fans.
Yeah. Don't be fugazi. Put your hands up.
So what do you guys have to say about your Giants tonight? They're winning.
They're barely winning. We got more passion than them right now, I'd say.
I got more catches than Hakeem Nicks. Right here. I got one word.
Cruz. Victor Cruz.
That's our quarterback under there, Tony. He's the ringleader of Atlanta, right?
What's going on with Eli? Eli's not having a
Tony,
good season.
you're the quarterback. What's going on with Eli?
You're lucky. He hasn't thrown an interception yet. That's a
good book of business.
I like that.
That's why I call it non-performing ass.
Now, you know what, though? They seem to be holding Adrian Peterson very well.
The guy's hurt.
He's
He's
not
at
doing
90%,
so good.
if even.
You know what they can't hold? Cox out of the backfield.
Cox out of the backfield?
Cox out of the backfield.
Let's see what happens. So,
Michael Strahan is in the house. He's going to whip their butt. That's why he's putting pressure on the defense.
yeah,
That's
he's
why we're
there.
going to win tonight.
He's there. Yep, he is there.
Let's bring back Phil Sims.
Oh, wow.
I think Phil Sims will do it.
Let's bring LT and Hattie back.
LT and Phil Sims, we're good to go.
LT, Carl Banks, Harry Carson,
There you go.
the Big Blue Wrecking Crew.
Those guys have been in their 60s, but they can still whoop some
And
ass.
Amani Toomer.
Oh, Tuba.
Tuba. You got to bring
Bring down Tuba. It's not a
Okay, we're back. This is Hattie and Rahmana, and my subject for this week is this thing going on at Grambling. Now, if I understand correctly, the Grambling State football team went on strike because their practice facility is in pretty bad shape. So, from what I saw, there was mold and mildew and just bad conditions all around that they have had to endure and still play football. So the players decided, I guess, to take it into their own hands and strike and not go out there and play like nothing's wrong until the school rallies behind them and fixes their facility. What are your thoughts about that, or what do you think about that?
Yes, apparently they forfeited one game, which had an effect. It sounds like it sent a message. They've already ended the strike because as a result of forfeiting that game, the university is listening to them. In the video I saw, which you probably saw, mold, mildew, the floors broken up. It's
trash.
terrible. And I'm honestly with so much of the things with the concussions, changing the rules of the game, situation like this. I'm happy to see, because these young men sacrifice their bodies for our entertainment. They put themselves on the line. Their families have to bear the burden of how they suffer. So to me, anything that is done to help them stay healthy and fit and contribute to keeping them on their game, I'm down. And from what I saw in the video, they need it.
You know, I'm a little just disappointed that the alumni, the school, I wonder how many former NFL players are in the NFL now making big bucks.
Let me tell you, and this hits close to home for me because I went to high school in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and one of the hallmark events of every teenager's life is the Bayou Classic.
That's right.
And that's a game between Southern University and Grambling, and this is a huge money maker.
Huge money maker.
So to provide this team and this university with the equipment that they needed to invest in them is well worth it, because they make a lot of money for that wonderful city of New Orleans.
Well, you know, I have always said that football players, when they play football for the team, I used to say that should be called what do they call it when you get a job in college?
Internship?
No, work release, not work release, but not an internship, but you know, when you're in college and you get a job at the school.
Oh, right, like work for...
like a work-study program.
Study program, yes.
Because these colleges and universities make so much money, and the football players put all their time, they can't go out and get a part-time job. A lot of them come from homes where money is needed back home, so parents are not able to send them stuff, and they need things that they just can't get, and they can't go get a job because they're playing the team.
Yes.
I have always said that college football should be treated like a work-study program, and yes, those college players should be paid.
Yes.
They should be paid like as if they worked in the library at the college, or if they worked in the mess hall, or if wherever they worked at. I always said if they made the team, just like when they go to the pros ultimately, and some of them don't go. Some of them spend all their years in college playing football and they won't make it to the NFL. So I really have always said that colleges should treat players that play on the basketball team, baseball team, football, whatever. Though they're big money makers, like you said, and that those schools should treat those players like a work-study program. They should receive a check every time they play, and I just really believe that. If you watch college sports, you see a lot of those games. Those games have more players at them than some of the professional football games.
Huge between LSU and Southern University and Grambling State. That's a huge football town.
The Bayou Classic.
And you and I both know that football players are rough and tumble guys. If they said no more, you know it had to be bad.
Yeah.
You know it has to be bad.
And you know, we don't even know how long it's been going on.
Yes.
You know, it could have been going on last season, and they said, oh, we'll fix it over the summer.
Yes.
And now they're back this season, and the conditions are still the same. So you're right, we don't know. I'm glad they did it, because they should not have to endure those conditions. The school should be responsible for that. You know, they make those players accountable and responsible for playing those games. The school needs to be accountable and responsible for the conditions that these players have to work and live in. So I agree with them 100%.
Me too.
Well, we both agree. If you'd like to tell us what your thoughts are about that, please visit us at www.ladiesinTheLockerRoom.com. And we're back. It is time for our picks for our Monday night game. New York Giants against the Minnesota Vikings. Let's start with you, Rahmana. What is your pick for tonight and why?
Oh. I mean, you know, I'm a rookie NFL sports fanatic. You kind of got me into it. I tell you, this last Sunday was something. So I'm just gonna, with no experience or knowledge, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna
Okay.
Yeah.
Go for New York. All right. Well, I am. Everybody who knows me knows that I have, for so many years in my life, been a diehard New York Giant fan. However, the Giants are not like my Giants of old. Not like Big Blue Wrecking Crew. Not like the Giants that I used to watch. I don't think I've ever known the Giants to go 0-6 since I've been a fan. However, I'm still a fan. I'd like for them to finally get over that hurdle of winning a game, especially against a good team. The Minnesota Vikings and Adrian Peterson, no joke. No joke at all. Even though they have their struggles as well, but they are still a team to be reckoned with. I gotta still stay true to my blue. And I said stay true to my blue, not stay true to my boo. It's stay true to my blue. I've gotta stay true to my New York Giants. I really like to see them get a win tonight. I'm still concerned with this whole Adrian Peterson thing. Adrian Peterson he's just a beast.
Clearly.
He's just a beast. He's a beast. And on any given Sunday,
Yes.
he can run over a few people and run a few hundred
And
yards.
apparently nothing will stop him.
Nothing. So, but I'm going to stay true to my blue. I'm going to go for my Giants. But I'm going for my Giants because I go for my Giants.
I'm with you.
Not because I just think that they can just beat the Vikings. I just think that they do. And they're home. They're at their home field.
Oh, see, I did not know that. Okay.
Yeah, they're
That
at
always
their home
helps.
field, and they're due. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But we'll also still keep an eye on Adrian Peterson because the man is truly a beast. Well, that's our pick for tonight. We both decided on the Big Blue Wrecking Crew, the New York Giants. But we'll see if either one of us is right. We'll see you next week, and we'll talk about what happened at this game. Good night.